So, I want to talk about Iran. I wanted to talk about Iran yesterday, but it was Employee Appreciation Day, and they got us catered food that made us sick. So I didn't feel good yesterday. And I was going to do a call-off video. I thought it would be funny to tell the story about how they got us food and made us sick. But I wasn't even really up to that. I'll be honest with you. So, no video yesterday. I want to talk about Iran. But it seems like every time I talk about a foreign nation, I get death threats. And I don't want to start an international incident of any sort. Not saying that I would, but anything is possible. This is YouTube. I don't know how restricted their access is to the outside world. I don't know if it would ever come across them, but I also don't want to fuck up anything, right? So I don't really want to talk about Iran right now. I want to talk about Iran, but I don't want to talk about Iran. So, just, I don't know. Call it whatever you want. Call it me being fucking egotistical, paranoid, whatever. But I don't know. It's fucking, I'm looking at my most viewed uploads, and the Canada versus the Philippines one, that's getting up there. And I don't fucking understand why. And everybody that watches it fucking hates me. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, hey, I don't want to talk about it. But what I do want to talk about instead is Joe Biden. Because apparently he came out and said something to the effect of either he remembered fondly working with people who were segregationists, or that he was willing to work with people who were segregationists, or he would work with, or he did work. I don't fucking know. Nevertheless, Joe Biden has some sort of whatever segregationists. He's okay with dealing with them in the Senate, I think. And that got a lot of people upset. Of course, Cory Booker very mad. Wants an apology. And Joe Biden came out and said, I ain't apologizing for nothing. Cory Booker should apologize. He knows better. And I thought that was very funny. That's why I remembered it verbatim. I thought that was very funny. And Kamala Harris said, well, I think maybe I'll bring it up to him next time I see him. And I'm like, whatever. So, look, here's my take on it. Right? There aren't any segregationists on the Senate now. I don't remember ever hearing about any open segregationists on the Senate. I don't really know of any secret segregationists on the Senate. I'm sure it's possible. There's a lot of old people on the Senate. But I don't know about that scandal. I don't know if there's one currently going on. But I can tell you this much. If there ever is, or if it ever comes out that one of them is open segregationist, like if that ever comes out, that's going to be short-lived. They're not going to be there for very fucking long, right? So the guy said that he'd work with segregationists, which you're never going to have. So gives a shit. Like, what did he say that he was willing to work with him on? Segregation? Because I think that would be fucked up. But if he's willing to work on them with things that aren't segregation-based, and if the end product can be non-segregatory, sure, then gives a shit. Like, if they're on the Senate, they gotta work with them. Like, they gotta work with them. Some way or another, somebody does. Like, man, But no, he's saying I'll work with unicorns. Okay. There's never going to be a time when it's going to happen. So who gives a shit? That's like me saying I'd work with a dinosaur. I never will. So, okay. Like, right? Or am I crazy in this one? I don't know. Whatever. But another thing that occurred to me was, like, I think that they're upset about it because they like to just kind of go, you're racist. To, like, you know, whoever they want to, this week, you're racist. You know, like, so I think that they're upset because he's willing to work with whoever they arbitrarily decide is racist this week. He's going to be still willing to work with them. So, you know, whatever. I think it's weird that he's willing to work with segregationists, but he's not willing to work with Donald Trump because Donald Trump isn't really a segregationist. I know that I may catch some flack for that, but whatever. We've been through this a million times. So, like, when you come up with the actual segregation policy, and don't give me fucking illegal immigration, that's a stupid fucking example. It's illegal. But when you can give me an actual fucking something, okay, we can talk. But until then, I'm still going to stand with, I don't see it. So whatever. Like, I don't know, man. But the place where I seem to find the most, like, racist people is in two places, right? What people call the far right, or whatever, and what I call the racist fuckers, right? Because they're just racist fuckers. Like, they're all kind of the same thing. They're the racist fuckers. People on the right, right? And we don't really pay attention to them. Like, the leftists make them big news, but we don't really care. So, right? And then you got, well, I guess, okay, that would be the right. Whatever. And then you got the left. The racists on the left are the fucking leftists. The far left. Right? Because it all circles around to the same thing, right? The far right, the far left, they all kind of come together and they're all just kind of racist, right? So, they're all racist too. But it's like, it's a different thing. Because the right side racism is white people are better and all you black people go away, right? And the left side is black people are better and all you white people go away. When it's us excluding you, it's racist. When it's you excluding us, it's progress. They're progressive. So, right? Like, it's funny to me that Joe Biden seems to be kind of pandering to the right almost with this statement, saying I'd even work with you guys. And the people on the left who are pandering to the racists on the left by shitting on him. Like, man, the whole thing is just fucking ridiculous. Whatever, man, whatever. Like I said, man, this runoff for the Democrats, this is gonna be some fun ass shit, man. They haven't even gotten to the first debate yet. God damn it. Like, they're blowing their loads too early. You gotta wait till the debate. Drop this shit on Joe Biden at the debate. Get him to say that shit on the debate stage. There's where the money's at. Like, oh my gosh. Amateurs. Whatever. So, the next week, I think next Wednesday, there's going to be the debate, I think Thursday too, but I might be wrong on that. It might just be Wednesday. I don't know. But the debates start next week. I'm excited. You know I'll be talking about it. But so far, man, we are off and running. This is going to be good. I wonder if Cory Booker's going to have the balls to ask Joe Biden for his apology at the debate. That would be awesome. Because Joe would look at him and go, no, I ain't going to apologize to you. You owe me an apology. You know better. I marched in the civil rights movement. And then everybody's going to go, Joe, you didn't march in the civil rights movement. He's like, oh, yeah, that's right, but I marched. And I am so excited. I can't wait for this shit. So there you go. There's my Joe Biden video. Joe Biden, glad you're in the race, buddy. Still chugging strong, I guess. And it's like the more people bring up the circular firing squad fucking analogy, the more they just don't get the shit. Like they, oh no, because Joe did something and he's in the lead. It's not a race to see who can beat the other person by being better. It's a race to see who can stoop lowest to make the other people look worse than them. That's politics. And I don't get it, but it works because, you know, like the Browns. Every time I meet a new Browns fan and they tell me I'm going to the game, I go, why? And they go, because I want to see the game. And I go, you can watch it on TV, A. And B, you shouldn't go to the game because they'll never have a winning team. He said, well, what do you mean? If nobody goes to the game, they're going to have to figure something the fuck out. They're going to have to win to get asses in the seats. So, don't go to the game. And then they'll fucking try and be good. And then it'll be interesting again. Then you go to the game. When they actually win, go to the game then. Go to the game as a reward. You guys won last week. We'll all show up this week. You lose this week? Fuck you. We're canceling our tickets. Like, do it like that. I don't know. Figure it out. But, like, be a collective. Do something interesting. I lost my fucking train of thought. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So, there you go. Joe Biden. Pandering to racists on both sides. That seems to be what the Democrats are doing. I don't think it's going to win them the fucking... I don't think it's going to win them the big one. But, I mean, one of them has to win this, so it's like... Honestly, it's kind of who gives a shit, whatever, but... I guess one of them has to win, so... There's that.